Good morning. Actually, truth be told, I think it's the afternoon. So I know it's the afternoon, finished up the shower. It's a couple weeks later after that. We just needed to finish up the guest room, which I vlogged nothing of it because it was just a new flooring, fresh paint, pretty much that's it. So nothing exciting, no big changes. Anyway, so today what we're doing is, this morning I removed all of the subfloor, which was not fun, which especially like around where the toilet is, took a lot of muscle. I was sweating. My husband quickly measured out the new subfloor. We put this down. Now he's back to doing what he needs to do, and I'm going to screw the subfloor down and then put in the new flooring. That's the goal for today, is to get the flooring in. It is 2 weeks till Christmas, you guys, and this is what my bathroom looks like. I'm hosting, by the way. I'm hosting Christmas this year, and I also have, kids coming up for Christmas. So my goal is to get at least the flooring done, the vanity in, and the toilet in, so that we can have somewhat of a functional bathroom. The paint's gonna have to wait, the lighting's gonna have to wait. We still have this to do, like clean up the edges, that stuff still open. This is still open. We still have to figure out what to do with this. The roof ceiling, I guess, still needs to be dealt with. But our goal is to have the shower, the vanity, the floor, and the toilet going so that we can host with somewhat of a functional bathroom. So right now I'm going to screw the floor down. So here's my screws. This is super easy to do. My drill. Basically take my screw and screw it in. Whoops. And I have to do that every, 6 inches all the way across, and just kind of all over the place. So I'm going to do that real quick. It should not take me longer than 45 minutes, half an hour. That took no time at all. It was like 10 minutes. So I got all my screws in, super quick, super easy. So now I have to vacuum. I'll take the shop back and vacuum every little piece of everything, because the next step is to be gluing. So I'm going to glue, after I'm vacuumed, I'm going to glue all of this, and then I got to let it sit for about an hour to let it set, and then I can start with the flooring. I did show all of this in our bedroom renovation, but I'm just going to re-show it. So this is this glue that we use. Of course, this is actually half empty, half full. So all of this is going to be pretty sticky, very hard to open. This is a great little tool. If I can remember how to use it, you just, like that. And then you pull on it. And it opens right up. Yeah, it's a great little tool. This is what the glue looks like. Again, this is a super easy process. You grab some glue. Just gonna mix it up a little bit here. You grab some glue, stick it on here. You want an even layer. And then, I'm just doing a kind of a quick job here just to kind of show it, and then you take this thing that has the teeth, so that it's even. And that's it. You just do that with the whole floor. You don't want big clumps like that. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on and do that and show you when it's done. So yeah, that took no time at all. Half an hour maybe, if that. Obviously I can't walk on it and show you the other side. But this has to set for about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. It's about an hour and a half later. It's definitely ready to go. So you kind of want it to be like not wet, but still sticky. Definitely sticky, but it's like not wet. There's nothing on my fingers, which is exactly where we want it to be. So I'm going to start putting the floor down. So super easy. I just measure from there to the last piece. Stick it in here. I'm pushing it down. And that's it. And then push it down. Easiest floor I've ever put in. So I pushed it down. And then the piece that I cut off from this piece, which is left over from here, I just wipe the bottom and then put it in here. And then that's how you do it. Back and forth all the way. Flooring's all done. So at some point my husband is going to cut out the hole for the toilet. And somewhere in here, there's a heat vent. But it looks good. All the flooring in our upstairs have been, don't even, you guys, like, this is our life. But, you know, we got done in the guest room, got done in Zoe's room, our room, the ensuite, and now the bathroom. So yeah, I'm excited that the floor is in. I'm going to go drink my tea and have the rest of the evening relaxing with my dog beside my Christmas tree. I've been at it since I think 8 o'clock this morning, and it is 7 o'clock in the evening. So it's time for me to call it a day, but it looks good. Good morning. I have a whole family day weekend, February long weekend to work on the bathroom. I really want to get it done. The last time we worked on it was in December, and then Christmas happened and all this stuff. But now we're back at it. So today's job or focus is to tear this wall down. So we did put in the vanity over Christmas, and then we had to retake it out, but we didn't we just kind of Mickey Moused it together. We didn't seal it to the wall or anything like that. So we retook it out. Obviously, it's just in there, right there now. But the goal today is to tear this wall down. Sorry, this bathroom is so small, it's hard to get the full picture. So we gotta take the lights out. So the goal is to take this wall down because we're gonna put tongue and groove here. And then after that's done, I also want to mud all of these holes, fix all of that up. And then also, I doubt we'll get this done today, but we also need to put a wall here. And I think we're gonna leave this open for now because we still have to do the ceiling, and we're gonna need that for the ceiling lights. But yeah, tear this wall down, patch up these walls so that we can get them all ready to paint and put up a wall here. That's my goal for today. We will see what happens. Because, you know, these things always take longer than we anticipate. It didn't take too long. It took a little bit of physical work, but the wall is taken down. Now the issue is, well, it's not really an issue, it's just kind of annoying, is the mirror. We bought like a medicine cabinet mirror so that it can go in between the studs. And the mirror is supposed to go right here, but this pipe is in here, so my husband's gonna have to like remove everything for the plumbing and the electricity too, because we're gonna be moving all of this stuff. But this is done. I have to clean up this stuff. I'm pooped out. That was a lot of heavy work, but I did it all by myself. Who needs a man, right? Actually, I do need a man. I need a man to do this. So this is where we're at. I mudded all the holes in the wall. Let it sit for 24 hours. Well, to be honest, probably 30 hours now. So I'm gonna go and sand those. They're nice and dry. And then I think I finally decided on my wall color, which was going to be a sage, but playing around with some apps and stuff does not really go with this tile. So I'm going to either do with blue or palladium blue. So I'll try and decide, and then what trim color, I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's definitely going to be one of these two colors. So because of that, I originally thought it was going to be like a sage green, but that's got lots of blue, green in it. And so I had ordered these really beautiful light shades. That's pretty. You guys, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas / spring. And this, to be truth be told, has been up there for over a year. Back to this. Yeah, so I ended up getting something else. I will probably still use this somewhere in my house because I still really like them, but they will not really match the bathroom anymore. So different paint color, different light shades. That's the way renovations go. So those lights are coming in the mail, not tomorrow, the day after or something. So then my husband has also started to make changes here for the light mirror. Sorry, not the light, the mirror, and the lights too. He's got to move the junction boxes around and all that stuff anyway. So he's going to do that. He still has to put the wall up here. He has it cut. He just has to put it up. Once the walls are put up, like this wall, then the tongue and groove, it should go fairly quick, but it's coming along. Truth be told, we started this, I think in, oh my goodness, I want to say September, and it is now February, end of February, to be honest. So it has taken us many months to do this. This took forever, like absolutely forever. The flooring was quick, but the problem is that we don't have time. Like it's just, you know, we work, time is just very limited. But we did, you know, do the guest bedroom. I actually didn't do too much. It's messy in here. Yeah, don't mind the bed, but you know, we did do the guest bedroom. I just repainted it. I redid the floors, bought some new cute little, it's a disaster in here. I was washing the bedding and Zoe slept in here last night and I slept in it the night before. And, but yeah, I bought some new little dressers and cute little planter from IKEA and put in some new lights. So we did redo the whole guest room. I just didn't show any of it because it didn't really change much except for the flooring. Like the paint stayed the same. The bed stayed the same. We did buy new curtains. The art stayed the same. Like I didn't vlog any of it. Anyway, so I'm going to go paint and I'm going to go sand. Here's our vanity. It's getting there. I mean, renovations always take longer than you know, thought, especially when you don't have time, when you work and, you know, you do everything yourself, so you don't hire out. And so it becomes a job. I don't mind it. I mind that we don't have the time to do it, but I don't mind doing my own renovations. I like the process of it. But once we get this bathroom done, which I'm hoping it will actually be done in a month, like I'm giving it one more month and then hopefully it'll be done by then we start on the kitchen and the living room. And that's a whole other story. That's gonna be a job. Anyway, I'm gonna do some renos and maybe show you what it looks like after. But this is the progress. And this is like probably a month later. So we got the wall up. I think the last time we vlogged was when, I don't know. Anyway, we put a timer. My husband, I always complain that nobody ever shuts the lights off. So he put a timer light switch. The mirror is just kind of out because I got to paint. Those will be going up eventually. Look, we have a new ceiling. We redid that. We got a new fan. We have walls. We have walls here. We have walls here. Ceiling lights. It's looking really, really good in here. So today's job is, or goal, I guess, is I need to prime everything twice, apparently, because on wood you're supposed to prime twice, and on fresh drywall you're supposed to prime twice. So that's gonna be my goal. So I'm gonna start by, of course, washing all the walls, the lovely, lovely walls. This is still a little wet, so I don't think we're gonna get to this yet. And then once the priming is done, that will be today, and then tomorrow we'll get the painting on there. But we still have quite a bit of like little touch-ups. I also have to, like, you know, I painted all the trim and stuff, but and my husband put them up, and you can see that when he puts them up, they get quite dirty. And then I also have like the nail holes to cover up. So that's going to be the touch up. Oh my goodness, my hair. I really need to get it dyed. Truth be told though, we are leaving on a road trip in 5 days. And so a lot of the touch-ups aren't going to be able to be done until after we come back from that. But before we leave, my goal is to get this wall, like all of these walls here painted. We won't be able to do the one where the door is, so that we can put the vanity back. And then when we come back from holidays, then we're gonna do all the finishing touches, like the trim. I'm gonna finish painting this. This still needs to, see how it's like a rough edge? That still needs to be dealt with. I'll do the ceiling. You guys, look, it's Zoe. It's Mother's Day today. And I'm going to interrupt. Oh, she has to go to the bathroom. But look what she bought me. She bought me a little goodie bag of things. A little travel bag. Some Purdy's chocolates. Her personal favorite, apparently, is the seat covers to go.
Well, you never know.
You never know, she says. Anyway, and look at these little lip balms. They're so tiny. And then she also bought me this little teacup flower that matches my bedroom colors. Or maybe I'll put it on my console. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is my life right now. There's my vanity. Zoe was cleaning out her room the other day and just decided to put everything on the vanity.
Stop outing me to your fans.
Anyway, so I need to wash all the walls and then prime. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. And then I got to give Zoe a ride to work. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I get the 2 layers of priming done today, so that tomorrow we can start painting, so that we can get the vanity back in the bathroom, so that our house sitter, will have a functional bathroom for when she house sits. But yeah, so I'm going to start doing that. All right, it is all primed. Looks different because this is wood, and I think this was also a different kind of primer. It was a very expensive primer. So I primed everything except for here, because we're still mudding. That's okay. It's just a little wet still. So yeah, I went and bought my paints. This is going to be one color, and then the rest of the walls are going to be a whole different color. So I guess this would become like an accent wall. I'm really hoping that it doesn't look stupid, because quite honestly, I never know what I'm doing. I wing it. I look at Pinterest for inspirations. I go down to the paint store and talk to my paint lady, and she gives me suggestions. And so yeah, but I've got my paint buckets down here. I just gotta put some painter's tape. Probably only put some here and on the roof. That should be good, I think. So for our first color, I'm using silver satin, and that's gonna be for the walls here. So we'll see what this looks like. I always hate, I don't know about everybody else, but I always hate choosing colors because I just never know what's gonna look good. But set up my ladder. This ladder is like as old as me. My mom used to use it to paint as well. All right, let's open this guy up. I literally bought it like not even an hour ago, maybe an hour ago. So it should be all good and shaken up. There we go. It's very creamy, which is what I was going for. All right, that's a pretty cream color. A little boring because, it's, oh my goodness, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay. I'm gonna put the camera down. This is Benjamin Moore's Aura paint. The bath is for high humidity, which would be great in the bathroom, but it's expensive. It's like, I think I paid $118 plus tax for the can. I'll never go back. I used it once, not once, but the first time I used it was in my bedroom that I did last year. It was such a nice paint to work with. Like I just don't think I'll ever go back. I think it's worth the money. And it's also guaranteed. If you have to do more than 2 coats, you get your money back. So shall we start? I think so. Okay, so this coat is done. I know it's hard to tell what the actual color looks like, but very neutral. But it's a very nice neutral color. I'm happy with it. You know, it's a very, very, very small bathroom, and so I didn't want too many dark colors. Now, we do the accent wall, and the color that I got, I should say, for that is called Palladian Blue. It's a very light blue. I was trying to match it up to this. Let's see. This is exciting. Color is always exciting. Primer, not so much fun. Trim, not fun. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. Okay, I like that. Off to a good start. Look at how pretty. Such a pretty color. I mean, it's wet, but like, doesn't it match so well too? I'm glad I chose this. Oh, there was between 2 different colors. And the other one was a little bit darker blue than this, but I decided to go with the lighter one, and I'm pretty glad I did. It's definitely going to need a second coat. I'm going to call it a night. It's been a long day, and we'll do the second coat tomorrow after work. So the bathroom is going to be as done as it's going to be before we leave on holidays. I'll just show you what we've got done. It looks really good. I'm liking it so far. Isn't it cute? I don't even know how to work half these lights. It's very bright in here. How do I shut these off? So these ones? Yeah. Anyway, we still have a lot of finishing touches to do in here. Like for one, this. Still got to finish this wall. I still got to wash the ceiling, fill in all the nail holes. We still need to do the edge of the tile. We still need to put trim on the bottom. I would like some floating shelves here. I would like to have a towel rack probably here, a toilet paper thing there. But look at the mirror. And it's even got mirror on this side too. Anyway, but we are actually leaving tomorrow on holidays for 2.5 weeks. We are leaving. So make sure to subscribe if you want to know where we're going, and follow us on our road trips. So the bathroom renovations will be finished when we get back. But I mean, our channel is mostly just travel anyway, rather than renovations. Zoe is, oh my goodness, you guys. Zoe is packing / cleaning her room / getting rid of all of her winter clothes and finding her summer clothes. And Penny's just hanging out. Do you guys remember this thing from our Vancouver aquarium? Oh, and there's Capo from our Build-A-Bear video. But yeah, Zoe, are you excited to go?
Yeah. She wouldn't let my friend come with me.
Last minute, she says, can so-and-so come with? And I'm like, I did not prepare for this. I actually don't usually mind when friends come with us. But look, Zoe collects these little Pom Pals.
I have 25.
You have 25?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot. But they're super cute. And look,
It's like the bunnies.
we got her one of these for her birthday. Let's just take a picture of me and her. I'm not sure what's going on with all these stitches.
I keep getting duplicates.
This is her only jelly cat that her brother and Leanna bought for her. Sinclair Dino Gas, best thing. She got some beautiful flowers that are dying that she has to get rid of. But yeah, we're leaving for holidays tomorrow. We still have lots to do. And so the bathroom renovations will be at a later date. She licked me earlier. She licked my neck. Stop. Oh my goodness, this girl. Anyway, bathroom renovations will take place later. So if you want to watch the finished results of that, it will be at a later date. So what is it? Subscribe and hit the notification button just so you can be notified for when that comes out. But for now, our next videos are going to be us going on our next road trip. We're super excited.
Guys, no pressure. You don't have to subscribe.
You don't have to. But you can if you want to. Anyway, so yeah, if you want bathroom renovation or if you want to see our next road trip, subscribe. If not, that's okay too. But it's the end of the road for this video, and we will catch you later.